Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to CrackPack. So we're going to carry on today with a little bit more Thorncraft. It's not my homework as such. I'm actually going to do something myself. Hi! You are just bouncing up and down like some strange little creature, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going to carry on with something that is not strictly speaking an extension of my homework, but it is kind of an extension to try and get things a little bit moving along. Check out my English, a little bit further along than we were, ready to take up the next bit with Ulvra. So I have actually created another arcane alembic. So I've extended the ceiling up just a little bit there. Reason being, there's quite a lot of the stuff I was actually cooking in here was having more than one different type of essentia. So I kind of thought to myself, do you know what? Why don't we just kind of add another one on there, and it will just make stuff so much more simple to do. But what I want to kind of have a look at today is a couple of extra bits, and I've already done the research on these, and I've done the research because I kind of didn't want to show the research on camera, just because it kind of makes it like a little bit cheaty if anybody's watching. Not that the way I do it is probably particularly efficient, but it just kind of still leaves a little bit for people to discover, and just make sure that they're actually learning about how the different aspects actually work together. So yeah, apologies for the little bit of silence there, but probably better than having me coughing down the mic at you, so there we go. But yeah, back to what we were saying. There was a couple of bits that we were actually looking at with regards to alchemy that are a bit of an extension of what we were doing. So if you recall, in earlier episodes we had made our arcane alembics. We've got all our essentia tubes made. We made our essentia crystallization thingy. We made our advanced essentia tubes, and the advanced crystallization thing, I do need to try and figure out what it is we actually need to do with that. So that is, where are you hiding? Oh, there's another. Oh no, of course I need that, haha, and you'll see why in a second. But yeah, it's over here. There we go. So the essentia crystallizer. So I will need Ulvra to kind of explain a little bit more about that, but basically it is reversing sort of the liquid essentia back into crystal shards. Now it does actually mean, I believe, that if we make the crystalline essentia, I'm wondering whether we can actually use that to stabilize our runic matrix here, because I believe, as well as sort of the mob heads and the candles, that the crystals are something else that can stabilise that. So I'm wondering whether that's what we're actually going to be using that for. As for setting it up, not 100% sure about that, so I will get Ulvra to go through that with us. But that aside, we have the alchemical centrifuge, which again I'm not 100% sure how to set up, so I will need to get Ulvra to show me that. And we also have the automated alchemy. So these are the two things that I actually wanted to cover today. So I'm going to make the alchemical centrifuge, but again we'll save that for a future episode, but we've got it there and made. So it's fairly simple to make. Arcane alembic, hence you actually saw one in the chest there. A couple of essentia tubes, a piston, and an alchemical construct. Now I'm wondering whether I actually have a piston made already. If I don't, I will need to pop one together very quickly. Where's my chest of machiny bits? No. Oh, yes we do. Awesome. There we go. We were a little bit efficient then. Okay, so why don't we start putting some of that together? So we need a couple of those. In fact, let's get out all of the bits that we potentially actually need here in order to make that. So if we check back on the recipe again, so it is an alchemical construct, so we'll need to put the alchemical construct together. So that'll be in our arcane workbench. So I believe if we grab our, hopefully we'll have enough viz in this wand. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Was it there and there? Great wood log in the middle, and there, I think. Yeah. Now, as it turns out, we're actually going to need more of these. So why don't we actually make all of them at the same time, because I do need another 2 after this. So it kind of makes sense. Ooh. Okay, well, we are out of those. So let's very quickly, have we got V filters and spare essential tubes? This is the question. Now the V filters, they're pretty easy to make. We get a couple of those and a couple of gold. Just need to take our bits back out of here. I think this should give us 2, I believe. Yes, it does. And 2 of them. Oh, insufficient V. Right. Let's grab our other wand out. And filtered essential tubes, is that what we're wanting? Yes, it is. So let's grab 2 of those. So we can now start assembling our last one of these. So that was there. 1 of you in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. No, we've got the recipe wrong. Is it the other way round? Let's go to here. Yes, we had it wrong. A little bit of lag. Ooh. So, essential valves. Ah, that's essential tubes and levers. We made the wrong things. Okay, let's just very quickly then make ourselves a couple of levers. So we'll need a couple of bits of cobble. Not quite that much. Just put 2 up there. I'll stick you back in there. A couple of sticks. You're still at it, aren't you? Do we have any sticks anywhere? It appears not. But that's fine. Let's just make ourselves a couple of sticks quickly. Sticks are always useful. And we've managed to put all of our cobble back. God, we are good at this. Right. Have you been gathering up cobble? No, you haven't. Gathering up lots of eggs, though. Just take that and just do it. Do it simply. And 1, 2. Couple of levers. Couple of those. Right, let's try this again. So it was there, 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 there. You in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. There we go. So that is our 4th one of those. And then this, so it's that in the middle. Where's our book for this here? Okay, dead simple. So 1, 2 of them there. Piston there. Arcane alembic there. That gives us our alchemical centrifuge. So that now leaves us just with these 2 alchemical constructs. So we'll put our alchemical centrifuge up there. And why don't we just stick... Oh, no, we want you. Let's stick all of these other bits just temporarily. I know that's not Thumbcraft, but hey, into here. So the last thing we want to do is actually something which is going to turn this into something a little safer. So I'm going to put those 2 on there like so. And you're going, why? Why are you doing this? It means you cannot put anything else into there. But haha, actually, yes I can. So hopefully I've got enough V in there. Let's have a look. And I'm hoping it's not wanting too much auto, in fact. Which it might do. Let's grab our Thermonomicon. So, automated alchemy. So this is where we can actually add the liquid essentia through the tubes. And this will actually be able to help us make the items that we actually want without wasting all of the essential that we had and the flux. So it does mean that we do need to have a few tubes coming off it, but it also means that we're not going to be wasting stuff and we're not going to be filling our base with flux. So we do need quite a bit of Ordo by the looks of things. So I think I'm going to have to go get some Ordo and possibly even some Aqua. Looking at my wand, might just be okay for Aqua, but we do need Ordo. Now with this, as I was saying in the book there, the crucible doesn't need to have water in it, but it does still need a heat source. We still need to have it over night or like that. But why don't we whiz over very quickly? I don't think this particular node has Ordo in it. And have a look. No, it doesn't, but we have got a node with Ordo and Aqua literally just over there, and look, it's started. Christmassy stuff has started. The storage crates have got a little bit of Christmas ribbon on them now. Waiting for something, actually. We're now in December, waiting for something to actually happen as far as the old chests go. See if we can try and get that to be a bit more festive, but I'm guessing that might come up sort of, I don't know, maybe an update in the next few days, I hope. So I think this one here, I don't know how much Aqua it's actually got on it. It might not have quite enough, so we might need to go and find a little bit more Aqua. It's got 14. I don't think that's going to be quite enough. Okay, where are we up to now? 36, 33.2. Right, we have got another Aqua Ordo over this way. I'm so glad that I've labelled all of these up. It does make it so very much easier. I'm going to have to walk all the way around here, aren't I? There we go. I see you. So it's air and Aqua there. You are Terra. Not interested in you. Yay, Chocobo! I'm so tempted to go and fill stuff with Chocobos. Right, so we've got Terra and Ordo. Oh, no, we've got Aqua here. So let's fill up there. So we're very, very nearly full on that. Actually, why don't we, while we're here, fill up this one as well. And we just need, hi, Ordo, which I'm hoping, yes, this one does have Ordo. So let's grab some Ordo for this one. Grab some Ordo for this one. So we should be, apart from Bonito, up full. Excellent. Well, I'm going to quickly bat back to base. Which is over that way. There we go. And we shall complete what it is we were doing for our automated alchemy. And over here. Okay, there we are. Ow. Don't try to walk through doors whilst morphing. Okay. So we're now in a position, she says, to be able to create this. So we've got 30 Ordo we need, 30 Aqua and 15 Ignis. So we should now be able to drink. There we go. And there we have it. There is an interesting little light orb that sort of appeared there. I don't know. I must have put that there myself, mustn't I? There we go, when we did it. So as you can see now, what we've got here, this is where your basically your interface. So the item that you want to create can go into here. And it will tell you here what essentially you actually need, and then here will give you the output effectively. So this is your catalyst, and this is your output, and this is your what's the word I'm looking for? Your essentia. That's it. So what you can do is basically with this just attach different tubes. Obviously you can't attach it there, but you can attach them at the top as well. So there, you need to shift and right click, but you can actually then put your jars. So say we'll take this one for example, we can attach that there, that talks to that one. So if we needed something vitreous, boom, we'll attach that there. And if we needed, let's just take this one just for example, you could attach it. Ooh, why for you no attach it there. Just wondering whether it's a, where did that go? Did you pick it up? Oh, it did pick it up. Okay, so we should be able to, I think you actually have to have it out a little bit further to stop it connecting. Have we got any more of those? No, but I think they're pretty easy to make. Try and refresh our memories on them. So that gives us 8. So that's glass, quicksilver and gold. So one of you, a couple of you, one of you, and one of you. We might as well make ourselves a few more. So doink, 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 doink. That gives us another 8 essentia tubes. So maybe you need to go like so there, and like so there. I wonder if they work around corners. We'll find out, won't we? Will you attach there? Ooh. Ooh, we might have to make some modifications. Unless we can attach them below. Interesting. Okay, well we are going to possibly need to move this then. Because I don't think it will let us. Ah, yeah, there you go. So we're going to need to move our little light sources, but that's okay. You can go there, and we'll have one. Put one just up there, shall we? But yeah, that now means that we've got essentia in there that we actually need. We place our catalyst into here, lock it down, and that just means that we can produce things in a much less wasteful manner, which in these situations is always a good thing. Sorry, you're actually not going to be able to go there, and you can go there, and let's maybe put our light orbs, one there, there we go. But there we go, that is our alchemical construct. Now I'm wondering, could we demonstrate this very quickly? So we want to make the tallow candles. So ordinarily with that, to make the tallow, and that is the problem, it was zombie flesh with prescient tartio into a crucible. Now the question is, do I actually have any prescient tartio down here? I don't think I do. Corpus famis. Now what is prescient tartio made of? Let's have a quick look. Have we got our Thormonomicon? We have. Let's go and have a very quick look in our aspects. And let's just see the things that contain prescient tartio. So we are looking at... Ooh! Okay. So it looks to be cobblestone. cobblestone contains it, or the mossy cobblestone, I believe. Somewhere. We have some of that. I don't know how many we'll actually get out of it, but why don't we put in... Let's put in 8 for the moment, and let's just see what we get. So we're getting Herba, Presentatio, and Terra. So it looks like we're getting 1 for each of those. Now, what was it we actually needed in order to make tallow? So it's 2 to 1 piece of zombie flesh. Okay. Let's get ourselves a bit of zombie flesh. I'm sure we have a mob chest, don't we? Let's teach me for moving everything around. There we go. Zombie flesh. Ooh. Have I... Ah, there it is. Boom. I will stick that back. Boom. And I think we've actually got... Yeah, we've got some extra wooded jars there. So I think that's now that. Terra, no, we don't have that here, and Herba we don't have. But we now have enough Presentatio that we can attach that there. We can put our zombie flesh in here, and they're saying to it that we want to make magic tallow. So you just right click on, or sorry, left click on that, and that will make it for as much as you actually have Presentatio in there, and it will keep making it until you actually run out of your catalyst. So what you need to make sure you do is, rather than wasting stuff, once you've finished doing something, left click on it again just to unlock it, and you can take your jar away, and there you go, you're back to your plain interface. But yeah, we have magical tallow. So that is a much less wasteful way of creating the different items that you actually need. Now I'm rapidly running out of space, so we're going to have to start putting some jars down here as well now. But yeah, it just makes it that little bit easier to produce stuff. Much less wasteful. You can be much more precise with it, and you're also not running the risk of having leftover stuff which is going to create flux. So it's a nice little way when we've got sort of these little sort of partial jars and we need something quickly, that we can just throw something together. So there we go. That is pretty much what I wanted to show you in this episode. So yeah, we are coming along, and look, we're actually doing stuff on our own as well. So hopefully this will help us take things on a little bit further with the more complex stuff with Olva next time we catch up with her. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.